say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie. Take it from me, so take the boy out the truck. PJ Hill still trying to get them boys stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space the racks on camouflage bells.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it!
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
19 Tigers.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Dragon 60. Ready.
To the air on his 1st down. Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
18, 5 here. Go.
Back to to throw. Here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Short pass brought in. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Williams from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
70.
To throw, Richardson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Jacobs on 3rd and goal. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now a give running right. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Here's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way. It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6. Bates now for the point after. It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good. Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
What is it on? Here we go.
Here's Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch. The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Ready, punch, Spurs, punch, baby! Yeah. Bravo.
3rd and long for him here. But he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. An incompletion won't help. They'll bring out Ty Zettner to send it away on 4th down. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, quick.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 6.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Cut my team. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19-18. 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson will do it himself. Oh, he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Pretty clear case of the QB not finding anything open downfield, just trying to improvise, make something out of nothing. Quarterbacks not known for keeping as good a grip on that ball as the runners. And he's got to punch free pretty easily for the turnover.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
722.
Williams will look to throw. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Vegas, ready, set. Punch squares, punch squares, punch squares, punch.
Williams to throw. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
Ready, set.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 2. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
18, ready, 18, ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Richardson back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Bears in the nickel, third down. To the air on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They let him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
Ready to look. Yes. Vegas.
Trying to throw this from the gun. the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
What is it hard? Here we go. Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Filthy, 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 filthy.
Williams with a quick pass out line. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
What is up? Hot stars! Hot! Yes! Vegas! Vegas!
Now Williams. Commits got it left side. Works it down to the 37. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. It's only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More from Soldier Field after this. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
What is it on? Yes! Level! Yes! Vegas! Hot stars! Yes! Level! Yes!
Here's Williams again. Completed to his running back. And he's got him down to the 30 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
What is up?
They'll run here on first down. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Vegas! What is up? Hot stars! Yes! Vegas!
Now here's Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan. And the Lions get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, Williams to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And they pick him up again! Terrion Arnold has it! And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more power.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready to go.
On 1st down, they'll run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready, set.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
Now Richardson to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Ready,
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And goes to the hurry up here. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, that's one of those cases that we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
65 catch. 60. Here we go. Here we go. Japanese Timber Wolf. Ready.
He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Ready
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Bronco 80. Ready.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Clay gets it up to the 43.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down.
Here we go. Set. 19. Go.
Again, it's Gibbs. Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Richardson now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one's complete right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Going again, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
19. Cup 19. Ready. Huh.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. All set now. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Remaining 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, to some of these guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Richardson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Richardson on third. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, kids? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
My foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a fourth quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running back motions right. Richardson has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go! Cowboy 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is it up?
Trying the right side. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Oh, he lost the football! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. We've got to pause here, and it is not a good one. Caleb Williams in some pain after that play, and the athletic training staff heading out to help. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Ty Zentner, the one to kick it away. It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here. Oof, defense has some work to do after that kick. This one down at the 45. See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions leading 4 points. Still to go here. This is 2nd down. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Coming right is Gibbs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On 1st down, right back to Gibbs. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. No luck on the look to his back. So it'll be second down. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Terry Arnold has it.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Warriors 17. Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Vegas!
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They'll recover, still with it. And that's going to do it, Brock. Some excitement, nearly a turnover on what is the final play of this football game. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.